Chapter 1. The Quiet Takeover. Have you ever stopped to wonder how the seemingly innocent tools in our pockets and on our desks quietly seize control of our lives, transforming from helpful assistants into demanding masters? It's a frustration many of us feel deeply. That incessant vibration, the magnetic pull of the screen, the feeling of being perpetually tethered, distracted, and simply overwhelmed by the very technology we once welcomed, believing it would make life simpler and more connected. We are exhausted by the constant notifications, the pressure to respond, and the nagging sense that our attention is always fragmented, preventing us from truly being present. The old way of thinking was deeply ingrained and perhaps a little naive. We genuinely believed that a social platform launched in 2004 as a playful novelty for college students to casually look up acquaintances would remain a light, optional addition to our social lives, or that a revolutionary device, unveiled in 2007 with fanfare as the best music player we've ever made and touted for its killer app of phone calls, would primarily serve as a communication and entertainment gadget. We saw these innovations as minor conveniences, perhaps even as essential extensions of ourselves that would dutifully serve our needs without demanding too much in return. We largely overlooked the subtle shifts, the creeping demands, and the inherent design choices that were quietly reshaping our daily existence, assuming our personal agency would naturally prevail. The new way, however, demands a stark, often uncomfortable realization. These technologies, and countless others, were not designed merely for our convenience or to stay politely in the background. They were meticulously crafted to ensnare our attention, to maximize our engagement, and ultimately to become the very core around which we now organize our lives. From their rightful place at the periphery, as simple tools to look up a friend or play a song, they have insidiously moved into the epicenter of our existence. Consider the astonishing fact that over 1.5 billion individuals now dedicate at least an hour every single day to a particular social network, while the average user of a certain popular smartphone interacts with their device an astounding 85 times during a typical day. This isn't an accidental user habit. It's the precise engineered outcome of a deliberate strategy. As one former Google engineer starkly put it in a 60 Minutes interview, holding up a smartphone, "This thing is a slot machine." He revealed a chilling truth. There is a whole playbook of techniques that get used by technology companies to get you using the product for as long as possible, because that's how they make their money. Simply put, human beings, with our ancient brains and primal needs, are not built to be constantly wired into such a relentless, attention-demanding ecosystem. The fundamental shift in thinking is clear and urgent. Instead of passively accepting that technology dictates our routines and consumes our attention, we must actively choose digital tools that genuinely support our deepest values and enrich our lives, rather than controlling them. This means intentionally selecting technologies that align with what truly matters to you, rather than simply adopting whatever is popular or presented as essential. To begin this shift, start by observing where your time and attention are truly going each day. This awareness is the first step toward conscious choice. We need to stop viewing these platforms as indispensable necessities and start understanding that their addictive nature is not a bug, but a feature, a deliberate design choice made for financial gain by exploiting our psychological vulnerabilities. By accepting this, you can detach from the narrative that you must be on every platform and begin to question the motives behind constant digital engagement. And, most critically, we must acknowledge that our inherent human wiring is ill-suited for the relentless, always-on demands of constant connectivity. And this constant wiring exacts a heavy toll on our well-being. This understanding empowers you to create protective boundaries, perhaps setting specific tech-free zones in your home or times in your day where digital input is simply not allowed. giving your mind a much-needed break from the constant feed. It's time to reevaluate our digital relationship, to break free from the invisible chains. What small, conscious choice will you make today to begin reclaiming your autonomy from the pervasive, often overwhelming grip of digital distractions?
Thank you for watching. Please help us rate this video and give it a thumbs up to support the channel.